Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the Maybelline Color Jolt Intense Lip Paints. And I had purchased one of these at Walmart for $7.73 couple months ago, I would say. And to be honest with you, I kind of forgot about it because I'm always buying so many new things and trying things. And I was reorganizing my makeup the other day and I came across it and I was like, oh wow, I forgot all about this. I really liked this product. And so I went out and I bought a couple more colors and I figured I would do a review video because I don't feel like you can really judge a lip product just by buying it in one color because, it doesn't really give you all the information that you're going to need. So the one that I originally started off with was number 5 Stripped Down, which is a nude, and it's sort of a neutral nude, I would say. And so the other day I purchased 2 more colors. I got number 25 Talkback Red, which is just a really pretty bright red. And then I got number 40, which is Violet Rebel. Is that right? Yeah, Violet Rebel, which is what I'm wearing right now. And, I've seen a lot of reviews on these where people are comparing them to the Too Faced Melted long-wearing lipsticks. And to me, I don't even know why they're comparing them because I feel like it's a very different product. The similarities are that they're both in squeeze tubes and that they both have sponge tip applicators, but the similarities end there as far as I'm concerned. They're very, very different products. I feel like they are probably closer to a MAC lip mix or an OCC lip tar than they are to the Too Faced Melteds. The formula and the texture of it feels different on your lips, and it just has a different texture to it. The Too Faced Melteds, you can apply it right with the sponge tip applicator with no problem. It goes on beautiful. You don't even have to use a lip pencil or anything. But with these Maybelline Color Jolts, I don't think you would want to do that because you're probably going to end up with a big mess. It's not going to stay in the lines. It's going to go all over the place. So I wouldn't recommend that you do that. This is sort of a high maintenance product. Well, not sort of. Let's just call it like it is. This is a high maintenance product. You're probably going to have to use a lip pencil with these. When I use them, I line and fill in my lips. The nude shades, of course, are going to be a little easier to pull off than the colors are as far as, whether or not you use a lip pencil. I mean, obviously you don't have to. I'm just telling you that you should to try to save you some aggravation. But when I use these, I use a lip pencil and I fill in my lips with the pencil and then I go in with the lip paint. It just is going to look more finished and done and even and symmetrical. Today, in case you were wondering, I used the MAC lip pencil in magenta with the violet one. They're similar colors, but it isn't an exact match, but I thought it was close enough. And when I started applying the Color Jolt, that's when I could see the difference, because just to look at these two, I thought it was going to be a great match, but the magenta is actually more of a fuchsia and the Color Jolt is a violet. But it was close enough that I feel like I could get away with it. So as far as the texture, back to the texture on these Color Jolts, the reason why I don't understand why people are comparing it to the Melted is this is a matte finish lip product. These are not matte. These are shiny. It gives you more of a glossy type finish. I'm going to come in closer so you can see what I'm talking about. See the shine? So these are really shiny, and these never set up. you're going to get transfer. If you eat or drink with it, it's going to transfer to your glass. It's going to come off on your food. And if you wipe your mouth with a napkin, yeah, this isn't something that I would wear to go out to eat with. Doesn't it seem like the more time that goes by, the more products that all these brands are coming out with that aren't really that practical? But I'm not saying that I don't like it or that it's a bad product. I mean, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't have bought 2 more shades. So I do like it. It's just, there's some work involved. They come in, let's see, they come in 8 different colors. And in addition to the 3 that I have, there is another nude that is really more like a pink, I would say, than a nude. It's just like a light pink. And then there's another red. The other red is a deeper, more dramatic shade of red. There is a fuchsia, there is an orange, and there is a berry shade. So those are the other colors that are in the line, in case you want to see those. They've been a pretty hot commodity since they've came out originally, and so they're not, you know, if you're interested in a specific color, you may have some trouble finding it. The 2 most popular colors are the 2 nudes, so those are the ones that are the hardest to find. So I'm really glad that I started off by buying Strip Down, because this is one of the ones that's almost impossible to find. As far as staining goes, these are like pure pigment. So the darker and deeper and brighter the shade is, the more staining is going to be an issue on your lips. So you might want to keep that in mind. What I do to minimize that effect is I use a lip balm on my lips prior to doing my makeup. Then I do my makeup. Then I do my lips at the end, which it takes me, if you've seen any of my Get Ready With Me videos, you know it takes me a long, long time to do my makeup. So by the time I get to the end, the lip balm has moisturized my lips, but it also creates somewhat of a barrier for this. Now, if I didn't use a lip balm that way, then these would go on even darker and deeper and brighter, but they also would be more likely to stain. So there's a method to my madness. And I don't apply them with the sponge tip applicator. I use a lip brush. I've been using the Sonia Kashuk 202 brush, and this doesn't have to be just a lip brush. This can also be a like detailer brush, like you can put eyeshadow down along your lower lash line, or a gel liner, or this is a pretty handy brush to have. I've had this for quite a long time now, so hopefully they still have it. Things come and go so quickly, don't they? So yeah, hopefully this is still available in case anybody's interested in it, but any lip brush will do. But yes, I would recommend using a lip brush. Now, what happens at the end of the day? Did you see the video I did called How to Easily Remove Any Lip Color? In case you didn't, I would recommend the e.l.f. lip color remover. This is so handy, you guys, because so many of the lip products nowadays, they either stain or they're super pigmented, or you know the drill. So I would really recommend having a tube of this if you are interested in the color Jolts. And I did a video recently on the Maybelline Shine Shot, which is a prismatic lip gloss top coat. And just in case you're interested, I'm going to dab a little bit of this on top of the Violet Rebel, just in case you want to see what that would look like, because these are side by side in the racks at stores, and supposedly from what I've heard, they more or less made these Shine Shots as like a companion piece to the color Jolts. So I actually haven't tried this over any of the color Jolts yet, so I'm going to use my finger for this. So this is the prismatic one, and let's dab a little bit of this on top just to see what it looks like. So you can see that without this, it's just it's shiny and it's violet. I can definitely see a difference. However, I feel like it's kind of subtle, but it's rainy and dark outside today. So what you're seeing for lighting is primarily artificial lighting, and I feel like the difference would show up better probably in person in natural light. If I was to go outside right now and if it wasn't a dismal day, I think you would be able to see the prismatic effect pretty well. Or if I was like at a shopping mall or something where there were a lot of different kinds of light going on. Most shopping malls have like natural light and then artificial light in the stores. So I feel like you'd be able to see the difference much better in person rather than in a video. But it's pretty. I don't feel like it's necessary. I feel like these are really pretty without putting anything on top. If anything, by adding the Shine Shot Prismatic top coat, that's going to make it more likely to transfer or go outside the lines because it's going to combine with the color Jolt and maybe make it even messier. So it would probably be a really good idea to line and fill in your lips with a lip pencil first. It's just going to make it move less. If you want it to last and you don't want to have to be constantly checking it in the mirror. But despite all the fact that I'm talking about this being high maintenance and everything else, I do really like this product and I would recommend it, but you just have to know going in exactly what you're getting. So that's my review for the Maybelline Color Jolts. And if you have any questions, let me know. And thank you so much for watching. Bye. Have a great weekend.